I looked bald. So today I thought we would come to my room for a little story time about how my first day back at school went. Let's begin. So to start, I had to work last night. I had to work with this new guy who did not know what he was doing, and it really upset me. But anyway, I came home. I tried to go to bed at a reasonable hour. It's like 10 o'clock. And I could not fall asleep. So I don't know what time I ended up going to sleep actually. But I woke up at 5 o'clock with terrible cramps. And then I couldn't really go back to sleep. Like, I kind of dozed off, but, you know, I didn't really sleep. So my alarm went off at 6 o'clock and I got up, and these cramps keep getting worse. I had planned on actually, like, getting dressed. I'm wearing leggings and a t-shirt, and I didn't even brush my hair until I got to school. But I'm going to go eat breakfast, and I'm laying on the couch in the fetal position, shaking. I don't know if this was because I was scared about school or because of my cramps, but it was bad. I couldn't eat breakfast. I was a mess. Like, trying to come up and get my book bag and everything I needed for school, I was a mess. It was bad. Finally left my house, got to school, and I ended up just laying in the backseat of my friend's car for a while. And then we went inside, and that place has a terrible vibe. Like, I just walked in and immediately wanted to die. It's awful. It was so loud in there, I wanted to plug my ears. My first period class only meets Tuesday, Thursday. So I did not need to go to school for the first period. But I did because it was the first day of school. So I walked to my first period class, and the teacher in the classroom is like,
"Who are you looking for?"
I was like,
My teacher, since class number.
and she was like,
"Oh, it's not me, but they're not here today. I forgot their name."
I was like,
Chill, I kind of expected that.
we have this little cafe area. I went and sat there and ate my breakfast because I could not eat earlier in the morning. Then I went to the cafeteria because that's where we were supposed to be, but no one told me. And it was awful. The people that I was sitting around, it was awful. It was just a terrible experience overall. And then the bell finally rings, and it's time to go to second period. It's the longest walk. From my first period class to my second period class, like, that's one of the longest walks you can make at our school. But it's cool. I mean, whatever. We sit in there for an hour and a half, and this teacher talks about, it was nothing that we needed to know for the class. He's just talking, and I almost fell asleep because I did not have a time to get coffee while I was laying on the couch crying. So after that, you know, it's time for me to leave. I come back home, eat lunch, everything's going well. I get dressed, and I'm going to the vet for my work study. I mean, I guess that was okay. The work study, it was fine. I didn't really do anything. I mean, whatever. And I drive back to school. We normally have IDs that we scan to get inside the building. It, like, opens the door. We don't have those yet 'cause it's the first day of school. And so I, like, walk up to the door, and the lady, like the secretary lady, she holds up this sign. It says,
"Press the call button."
okay, so I'm going to press the call button. And then I hear the janitor guy be like,
"I'll get it."
So I turn around and look at him. He held up his ID. He was like,
Do you have one of these?
I was just like,
No.
he looked me dead in the eye and
Says. Why don't you have one?
I was just like, now this whole conversation is happening through a door. The secretary lady looks at him and goes,
They don't get them until Wednesday.
he's like,
So,
and then he opens the door for me. My 4th period class my teacher is kind of sexist, and it's not a fun class. It's just not. It's the last class of the day. We've done nothing all day. We're expecting to get a syllabus and have him talk to us about nothing. He plays this Spanish video. None of us have heard Spanish since we last took Spanish, like a year ago. And then he gives us his paper and leaves. It was not fun. After we did the paper, went over it, received public embarrassment as he just calls whoever the heck he feels like. Even if you have no idea what the answer is, he'll be like,
take a guess.
and then he'll laugh at you. He told us we have a quiz on Friday. On what, you may ask? On stuff we learned last year. Do I have my binder from last year? No. Do I remember last year? No. Was I mentally present in most of his class last year? No. So, I'm not liking where this is going. He gave us homework too, but, you know, whatever. I finally get home and I have to go right back out to buy my lab manual, and now I have to buy my textbook. And so I did my homework, and then I fell asleep on the floor. On the floor.
On the floor.
And it was the best sleep I've ever had. I mean, 10 out of 10. So now, I have to prepare for my second day of school, and I don't like it. I'm not having fun. I'm not living my best life. The amount of times that I was curled in the fetal position this morning, on my floor, in my bed, on the couch, it's too many. And I don't want to do it again, but 179 more days to go. Well, anyway, thanks for watching. I hate my life. See you guys soon. Go school.